Hey guys, it's John the Vintage Geek. Welcome back, welcome back. Hey, it's time to look inside the Vintage Geek's toy room again. And I'm sitting outside when I do this voiceover and a truck just drove by, so I hope you didn't hear that. I'm enjoying a warm day and decided to do the voiceovers while sitting out here on the porch. Yeah. Well, we're going to look at, as you can tell, we're going to look at Professor X. Some of you on Twitter saw that I got this awesome set the other day, and we'll also compare them to the Toy Biz one, because I happen to still have my Toy Biz X-Men figures. So yeah, you get this, I'm trying to remember, that's not MODOK. Who the hell was that? That was like one of those circus guys. He had a planet, right? What was his name? The head that's in this set. But anyway, you get the chair, you get a little floaty dealy. It's part of the Marvel 80 years from Hasbro. You get his seat, cushions, it's got cool artwork on both sides. Yeah, you get seat cushions, you get like a little thing to go over his lap, you get the chair, you get a helmet with Cerebro crap on it. And, all that stuff. I hope that means that the Cerebro stuff comes off the helmet, because I don't want the magic on my helmet. But it's got hidey hole computer parts and things. You can get the Deadpool crew that was what came in the case with this. You can read the little back here, so in 4 different languages. Talks about how he's like some super cool psychic, Professor Charles Xavier, also known as Professor X. Alright, let's crack this thing open. We got it open. It comes in a nice tray. You got the seat. You got the little thing that goes over his legs so he can keep his legs warm. He's paralyzed from the waist down, The chair comes in 2 parts. So here's Dude's head. I'm trying to remember his name, but I just can't off the top of my head for some reason. His glasses can come off. They're movable. So that's pretty cool. I like that feature about him. But doesn't he run like a circus world where he pits one people against other people, things like that? I don't know. The chair has 2 halves. We'll show you how to put that together. There are no instructions. You don't get instructions in this thing. So I think they think everyone's smart enough to figure out how to put this together themselves. But just in case you aren't, I'll show you how you can do it. He's got this cool little, that's the thing that goes over his feet. Here's the Cerebro, and yes, the magic does come off. So you can do it without the magic, which is really cool because I don't want the magic on. But we'll show you him both ways so you can decide for yourself. Decide for yourself! And here's the repulsor splash that comes out the bottom. It's got a bunch of detail here. A real 2 layers. There's a bluish white piece and a crystalline clear piece. So the repulsor looks kind of, interesting. And here's Professor X looking all wonky with his hands. Hey. Yo, what's up? Alright, yeah, Professor X. He's got all the standard joints, double jointed elbows, double jointed knees, and I don't know why, he doesn't need all the joints on the bottom because you're going to put him in a chair. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. His tie moves, it's a separate piece. His coat is a separate piece. So that's all cool. It gives you a lot of detail when everything's a separate piece. He's got his Spock eyebrows going there. So yeah, there we go. That's all the pieces. Let's put this thing together. Yeah, I'll show you how this goes together because, maybe some people don't know, Well, I'm going to start by putting the back of the seat in because that seems like it would make a lot of sense. Just clip that in there. This looks like it's going to go through this hole, so we can do that later. We'll put the other side on first. So let's see here. We've got, we've got a bunch of holes here. I see. Oh, this is the part that moves. Look at that. There we go. You can move this out of the way and close it again. Open, close it again. Open, and close it again. And this side has one too. Look at that. Computer terminal. Open. Now it's closed. Now it's open. Now it's closed. Alright, so it looks like we just pop them together. There's all these pegs here. Peg, peg. Yeah. And they're just going to go, you know, all these kind of pegs are going to go in these holes right here. Yeah. Bunch of holes. So line up all the pegs with all the holes and stick this thing together. Make sure the seat's in the front. You know, you could probably put that seat on afterwards too. I bet it doesn't matter at all. I just did it, you know, in the order I wanted to do it. But you can do it in the order you want to do it. I don't think it matters. I think you can do whatever you want. This is one of those things where you don't have to do it in any order. You can just do it however you want. And then here's the seat. It's got like a little thing down there. Just kind of line it up and pop it in there. There we go. It's in there. Seat done. And then there's a thing that can go in there. Probably want to put that in. Yeah, I think that goes in after you put Professor X in, because there's not really like a clip or anything for it. So that's going to go in after Professor X gets in there. All right, well, let's put the repulsor part on. There's a hole right there. Yeah, right there. And this little peg, white thing, goes in the hole. Shoot, and just kind of push it in there. Woo! Repulsor's working. Yay! Now we can float around in our little floatable, super futuristic wheelchair. It's not a wheelchair, it's a hover chair. Hover chair to the rescue. All right, now let's see. We'll just bend his legs here and we'll get his arms up out of the way. And Professor X is going into his hover chair. Yes. In there. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Yep. Like sitting down. His legs go in there. I'm going to poke him in to make him stay there. And that's going in there. There we go. It's over his legs. Cool. So now his legs will stay warm with a blanket. Nice blanket he's got over his legs. There we go. Yes. Kind of can hold him back against the chair too, so he doesn't fall forward. That kind of works. Let's make him be like, woo, with his one hand. He's kind of, and then the other one he's like, I am thinking with my head really hard. Yeah. Can it touch his head? I don't know. Yeah, we'll put Cerebro on. Boop. There we go. Cerebro's on. Boop. So now you can be like, whoa, where's Storm? Somewhere in the world. Storm is out there. I'm going to find her. Whoa. I don't know. Is that the noise it makes when you use Cerebro? Does it go, whoa? I don't know. But it does for now. For this video, that's the noise it makes when he uses Cerebro. Whoa. All right. Yep. Trying to get his hand to touch the helmet the way there. That makes sense. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's take a look at him. We'll do a 360. Here he is with the mind crap flying out of his head. Mind crap. That's a technical X-Men term, yes. That is what they call it when the stuff flies out of his head and when magic flies out of his head. The psychic energy exploding out the back of his skull. It's mind crap. Alright, there we go. And I want to take this stuff off. I don't want this on there. I'm going to get rid of it. I don't know. I think I like it without it. What do you think? There it is without it. I think it's better without it. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Do you want it on or do you want it off? What do you think? But his chair looks pretty cool. I like everything about this, I think. I really enjoy this set. I like how it's a throwback to the 90s. And I really loved the Toy Biz. So let's take a look at it compared to the Toy Biz. So here we go. You know, he looks pretty cool. Oh, the difference is he's got a blue suit, but he still has the maroon reddish blanket over him. But he's wearing a blue suit instead of a green suit. What? Yeah, it's just, who cares, right? It's still cool. It's awesome. The Uncanny X-Men. You get a trading card. That's what you get. You get a trading card in there. Nice artwork. Secret control panels. Speaking of secret control panels, we didn't pull them out on the new one. We'll have to do that. But yeah, there you go. This shows you all the secret control panels. All the characters you could get from the X-Men and the X-Force. His little blurb on the back of the box was a lot longer. so much longer than the what we have nowadays, because nowadays half the packaging has to be full of warnings and stuff so that you don't eat the product, because apparently that happened a lot in the 80s and 90s. People must have eaten these and died. So now they feel like they have to fill up half the packaging with warning labels telling you not to eat stuff that is not food, because apparently a lot of people eat things that are not food. Or they stick them in places where they should stick them, right? And then they have to go to the doctor and take those embarrassing x-rays that show this, sticking where it shouldn't be. Oh, that mind crap. Yeah, that's... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Pretend I didn't say any of that. All right, there you go. Professor X, compared to the Toy Biz from the 90s. This is awesome. I highly recommend picking it up, but it's hard to find. I did get the Deadpool. I'll show him, because what I did is I couldn't find him. I saw one in the store, didn't have the money when I saw it, and then when I finally did have the money, I never saw him again. But I saw Deadpool everywhere. And what happened was I found someone in a collecting group, and they had him and they had Deadpool, so they traded stuff for me, and I got both. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll do the Deadpool. If you're into toys like me, if you really like toys and you have been collecting since you were a kid, this is the channel for you. So please subscribe and follow along. You won't regret it. There's going to be some awesome stuff coming down the road. I've always got awesome stuff coming down the pipe. Because, just like you're awesome, I'm awesome, this whole thing's awesome. And we love toys, right? Let's be awesome together. All right, guys, keep it geeky out there, everyone. And we will talk to you next time in the Vintage Geeks Toy Room. See you later. Professor X.